I thought we were a little dull at the beginning. Offensively. Defensively, I thought we came out of the blocks better. You know, it's a give and take any time during spring practice, any spring that I've been a part of. Tuesday, I thought the offense came out with a lot of energy. Defense picked it up toward the end. Today it was the exact opposite. Offense came out a little stagnant, and defense jumped on them early, and then offense was able to recover, and I thought did a nice job in our red zone period today.
You guys are a third of the way through spring practice. Are you where you want to be at this point of the time?
Well, I think it's hard to say. I think we've got good buy-in. You know, I really believe our kids are all in at this point. We've got to get better fundamentally. You know, I think that's schematics, the schemes, offensively and defensively, most of those are in at this point. We just got to really, over the next 10 practices, get better fundamentally. And the other thing, too, is we've got to be more consistent. You know, we've got to catch the ball more consistently. We've got to tackle better. You know, and I think those will come. But I'm pleased with the attitude. And we are getting better.
You got first scrimmage of the spring set for Saturday. What's the big emphasis for you on that?
I think it's moving day. That's the way I always approach it with our kids. In the spring, you have 15 practices, and this is the way I approach it. It's 15 practices for the guys that are on campus right now to prove yourself for the 2015 season. And then when we get in preseason camp, we've got approximately 2 weeks for those incoming freshmen. Our junior college transfers that are showing up in August, they've got about 2 weeks, which is equivalent of about 15 practices to prove themselves. So this is moving day. The depth chart's fluid, and this will be the first real live extended action that we have on Saturday, and I'm looking for who's going to show up.
You know, offensively, I feel like just the game's moving so fast for us right now. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on. We put a lot of stuff in. We basically installed the whole offense in 3 days. You know, we're working on tweaking some stuff with motions and things like that. But it's just everything's moving so fast for them right now. We gotta keep focusing on the little things, just doing the little things right. And you know, the game will slow down eventually. It just takes reps.
What's the biggest adjustment for them from what they're used to from last year and previous years to what you guys are trying to do right now?
You know, I don't know. I mean, Coach Edenfield's done a good job. A lot of the stuff, it's more we just got a lot of new guys. You know, got a lot of new faces up front. I got, you know, basically 2 guys that played last year, and you know, we got a lot of new guys, and that's the biggest thing. You know, you change terminology a little bit with the quarterbacks, and you know, we're really emphasizing the tempo, which I know they didn't do as much last year. So when you start playing that fast, you know, things start rolling on, and you know, you got kids start looking around a little bit. But you know, we just got to keep repping it. We'll settle in.
What are you looking for Saturday?
Execution and fundamentals. We're looking for guys to stay square, play with low pad level, play with energy, and just execute what we call and do it fundamentally sound. That's what we're looking for.
Are you seeing some position battles start to separate themselves, or is it still kind of a good little balance right now?
It's still a good balance. We hadn't had a whole lot of guys. We had some guys, you know, I'm really excited about the running back position. I feel like we got 2 guys there with a 3rd guy, fullback, with Anderson. That's, you know, I think we bring a really good 1-2 punch with those 3 guys. I feel really good about that. We got some athletes out wide. I just think they got a long way to go. And you know, the quarterback position is interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it works out. But you know, up front, basically got 2 guys that played before with the left tackle in the center, and everybody else is really just trying to find their way a little bit. Is more than battling for a position. It's just everybody's trying to find their way.
Tough. Man, it's tough. Putting in great work, physical days, just intensity out here, intensity, everything we do. That's what we're preaching. Mentality is just the biggest part of it. Just coming off a ball, firing off, being physical, knowing the plays, just everything you've got every day, because this is building up what we've got to work with. It's like Coach Brown just said out there in meetings, we're playing 7 teams that have been to bowl games, and they've had 15 practices in December. We're starting behind. But, I mean, things are going well. Learning these new plays, learning new calls. It's a little bit more of a load on me from last year. It's a lot of similar calls, but, you know, different schemes with them. But all in all, you know, I'm pleased. We've all got a long way to go, but I'm pleased at how far we've come.